For my dissertation, I chose to analyze Gomorrah. As many of you know, Gomorrah is a book that has shocked the Italian publishing world. It is a film awarded at Cannes Festival as a work of great social commitment, and it is a series that has raised the standards in Italy. But what only few people know is that Gomorrah is reality. It is observation and evidence of what has been happening for years in our country, and that, before Roberto Saviano, had not provoked neither shock nor outrage. This man, at the age of 24, had the courage to face the drama of a very serious social issue, that of organized crime. In particular, he revealed the secrets of the Camorra, a little-known organization which, in silence, has become one of the most powerful criminal cartels in the history of Naples. We are talking about places characterized by a pervasive sense of distrust towards authorities, a strong sense of personal insecurity, and the lack of a true social education. It is in these places that the underworld, through the use of violence, has taken the role of the government, while the government turned itself into a ghost. And so Camorra people are convinced the world belongs to them, and that they are completely free to manipulate policies, the economy, and society. They are men and women with no moral values, who decide who lives and who dies, that poison the land of their own children, disseminating tumors and death. All for money, power, and respect. Money used to build luxury houses, where they will never live, to buy expensive cars that they will never drive, because they are forced to hide in secret dumps for years. A power that is temporary and a fake respect that comes from people that are already plotting their death. Because the Camorra is like a snake biting its tail, and in this sense, every arrest, every trial or seizure is nothing more than a way of alternating bosses, instead of being an action capable of destroying a system. A system that allows no opposition. For this, Saviano, for the past 10 years, has been forced to live under protective guard, living in a type of announced ending, which, to be honest, doesn't shock anymore. Now it seems almost normal for a writer not to be able to work freely only because he has written a book, or rather, because words have traveled far, becoming a seed that has fed many people's desire to learn more and to fight more. However, for some, Saviano is nothing more than a storyteller who reports only offensive and inappropriate stereotypes, while some others act as if the Camorra had been invented by Saviano himself. But it's just false moralism, used as an alibi for those who don't want to see the Camorra, because it's more convenient like this. And in this total state of neglect, many people found salvation through compromise, others through silence, others through indifference. You just give up, and if you don't, they make you feel uncomfortable, so much that you want to escape, to run away from that hell, from that war that is inside of you, and in which anyone can become a victim. Because during a Camorra war, they shoot on the crowd, they shoot in the shops, the killings are rapid, and once clean up the blood on the street, all is calm again, like you were the only one to see or to suffer, as if anyone would be ready to say it's not true. It's chaos, and in this chaos the innocents are those who have more to lose. As Annalisa Durante, only 14, killed in a shootout in front of her home. Lino Romano, killed for a mistake. Gelsomina Verde, 22, tortured, murdered and burned because they were looking for her ex-boyfriend. There is no code of honor. Blood ties don't count. Loyalty is a fairy tale. It takes place here, in Italy, a few kilometers from where we are now. However, it seems that it doesn't concern us, like it's something far away that only belongs to those places. And then, all of a sudden, to be born in Cartito or to grow up in Secondigliano becomes, in the national consciousness, a kind of guilt. Maybe the only way to defeat this system is to cut off its arms. That means to save young people and to divert them from that world. Because a boss without his army is simply a man. Unfortunately, many young people barely have the GCSE equivalent, and it's impossible to get them back to school. They start as lookouts, couriers, killers, becoming true affiliates, dreaming of being bosses one day, and then to die as a true man, murdered. This is the only reality they know, and in all this the state does nothing. These children are certainly responsible for what they do, but at 15, 16, they are too young, and this makes us wonder what there is behind, and who is responsible for all this. And about the controversy regarding the possibility of emulation due to books or films like Gomorrah, I say that these people are not emulating something they see on TV, but something they see on their streets every day, and that for some is already part of their lives. In the end, I would only like to say that I consider myself really lucky, because after several attempts, I was able to get in touch with the author of this incredible book, Roberto Saviano, and with the cast of this unique series.
Ciao Lea, tanti auguri per la laurea, un bacio, sono ancora truccato grazie a questo signore. Ciao!
It has been a beautiful experience. Thank you all.